Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm so excited to be here. My name is Ronette Turner Corley. I'm not going to be long because I know that you want to get in front of the TV and root your favorite team on. Who do you think is going to win? Well, I should have been wearing green, so that should tell you who I'm rooting for, right? But here's the thing. Welcome to today's Pin to Profit Power Hour. We are chiming in here on Zoom. So welcome to everyone here who is on Zoom, as well as those who are on Facebook Live and also YouTube. So as you can see, we committed to doing this every single day. And just because it's Super Bowl Sunday does not mean we take a break. Why? Because we're all going to be watching today other people on the field making money, right? They're making their money. So why shouldn't we? And I'm going to show you today how you can root for your team and put your pin into work and get paid at the same time. So sit back, relax, and we're going to get into the information and you're going to see how incredible this opportunity is and how you can make money writing. Okay, so let's start off with this. Zig Ziglar, who is a motivational, inspirational, personal development phenomenon. He's the late, great Zig Ziglar. He's gone on out of this world, but he left with us a legacy. And one of the things that he's famous for is saying, you can have everything in life if you want, if you just help enough people get what they want. And my husband and I have always lived by that quote because we truly believe that going out and being a blessing to others, life is like a boomerang effect, right? It just circles right back around to you. So if you help enough people pay their bills, believe me, your bills will get paid. And we could not think of any other opportunity, or we've never been involved in any other business model where this is very true because it applies to the masses. If you can write, you can win. As a matter of fact, think about this. What if you can write your way to income? What if all you had to do was pick up a pen and every time you did something in a certain way, you got compensated for it? See, that's what I want you to know. I believe everyone can do this. Of course, it has to be legible. You can't scribble your way to success, right? So it has to be legible. But if you can write, you can absolutely win. And like my friend Priscilla says, the power is in the pen. So I'm going to talk to you today about a company by the name of Send It Academy. And they are a platform that shares with you a way how to write to billion-dollar corporations and be able to get paid handsomely. Now, let's talk about Lisa Krimmel. I like to start off with Lisa because she is the creator of what we call the Pay Per Letter program. She's also the co-founder of Send It Academy. Okay, she's a wife, she's a mother of 4 boys. She resides here in Northern California. She's also a business owner and has multiple thriving businesses from home. So, needless to say, she's very, very busy. Now, she discovered this method about 3 years ago. Okay, just about 3 years ago. And here's what I want you to know. In 2023, she said, listen, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I test my theory and test this model. So what she did for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week for 1 full year. Now, those 4 hours a day wasn't just she set out for 4 hours and just wrote for 4 hours. It was in between her lifestyle, dealing with the boys, the husband, the business, just everything in her lifestyle uh, in a day. And at that moment, she realized, listen, it was about 4 hours per day that she worked, that she did a little bit over $78,000 in that year. Can you believe that? What if you were able to take a pen, put it to paper, and make $78,000 all from the comforts of your home? See, she did that all by herself. And that's when the aha moment came on and said, listen, if I can do this for myself, I can help other people do this too. As a matter of fact, I believe she tells her story much better than me. Let's hear from Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022 when Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in. And I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I was talking to someone else. But anyway, let's get back to here. Yes. So I'm excited because as you can see, Lisa, her testimony is amazing. Absolutely amazing, right? Because at the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. She was able to do this all from home. No special tech skills, no special sales skills, just being able to write, follow some simple instructions, and make money. So let's get into it, because if you're excited, you should be excited about right now, right? That's what I was when I first heard this information. So Send It Academy is a Nevada-based company. Okay, they started in January of 2024. So they're in it about a year now. Okay, so it's tried and proven. And what this system does, it teaches you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Now, the majority of these corporations, they pay their users in online coins called sweeps coins, or as in sweepstakes. And you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, this company is not teaching you how to gamble. What they do is teach you a conversion process that Lisa basically was able to create and helps you retain most of those coins, which then you cash out into cash in your bank account. And we're talking on the low end, 90% of those coins turn into cash and go into your bank account. We have some people doing 120%, 130% of those coins that they're able to retrieve and put in their bank account. It's absolutely incredible. Now, before I go any further, let me express this. Part of the process does involve gaming websites. So if it conflicts with your personal beliefs or religious beliefs, then this may not be for you, but I want you to stick around and hear the information because we have other digital products that may be a better fit, as well as we do have a generous affiliate program. So even though you may not want to participate in this gaming and this conversion process, other people may. And if you share, there's a way you can get paid by doing that as well. Now, let's talk about the longevity because this is really what got me excited. And what got me excited is that they're teaching us a skill set that we can take with us regardless of if Cindy is here tomorrow, although they plan to be here, many, many years to come. But at the end of the day, it's something you can learn yourself and you always have. Why? Because outside of Sindit, this has gone on for decades. This is not a Sindit thing. Sindit has been around 1 year, but this company, this process has been around for decades. There are people who have joined Sindit who said, hey, listen, my mother has been doing this over 5 years. So that's what's really, really exciting, right? Technology has made things easier. There's no longer, you have to wait for floppy disk in the mail and all that stuff. Everything is digital and online. As a matter of fact, like I said, these multi-billion-dollar enterprises are not going anywhere. So the number of people sending letter does not affect your success. Sometimes we'll get, okay, well, we are a community of about 25, 26,000 people now in a year. Will this saturate? Send It is very small compared to the thousands of people who've already been doing this over the last decades. Okay. It's 100% legal, and these corporations are government regulated. Now, let me explain what happens and why that we're able to be compensated this way. There is a process called AMOE. Okay, alternative method of entry. You're probably familiar with it if you've been to a casino. Have you gone to a casino before and you've seen people get free rooms, they get comped free meals as well as chips or coins? It's because of this alternative method of entry. That is by law. Those casinos have to offer this way of entry into the casinos. Guess what happens? These online casinos are no different. So what they do is allow us or process to be able to write in and then participate in these sweep coins. And as a result, we get the coins, they get the tax deduction. So it's highly regulated, but it's really, really everybody wins, and it's a benefit for all. Now, what happens when you write? You can write letters and earn up to $5 per handwritten letter. Now, let me stop right there. And the reason why I want to do that is because when I first heard this information, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to write an 8 by 11 and a half sheet of paper. No. Ladies and gents, can you write a 4 by 6 card and write the same message over and over and over again just on one side? And every single card you send in, you make $5? And you can do it on your own time, spare time, part time, TV time, whatever you want to call it, but you're in the comforts of your home and you can write out this card. This card with the pen and information on it is $5 per card. Amazing. Now, like it says here, can you write? What I love about this, can you go outside of Send It and go try to do this yourself? Absolutely you can, because this is not, Send It is not affiliated with these casinos at all. If you called up the casinos and mentioned Send It, they will say, who? They're not affiliated because all they do is teach you the method of doing it correctly, right? So it's a digital course that teaches you how to do it. Now, you can do it, but you're going to have to take into account Lisa has been doing this 3 years, and she has this systematic way of being able to convert these coins out that has been working for thousands of people that are involved. So you would have to figure all that out and hope to get it right, right? In addition to that, they not only teach you what to write, they teach you who to write. They also check your work. That is huge because if a period is missing, if a T is not crossed, if a comma is not in the right place, your letters will get declined. They make sure everything is correct. So when you mail them in, you are guaranteed to get paid because everything is correct. That's the benefit of Send It. And that's why you want to be involved. Now, these are handwritten letters and they must be written by who? By you. You cannot say, and I've had people say this to me, oh, I have my daughter do it. It's like it's not taken really seriously, right? But this is big business. Things have to be done right. So they make sure it's handwritten by you and they do check from time to time. And if they find out that you hired someone on Fiverr and that handwriting is different, they better write the entire time because if they're writing on your account will get shut down. And that's like shutting down the cash cow, right? So imagine this, you earn credits into your gaming account in 8 to 12 weeks. In Canada, they're saying an average of 12 to 15 weeks. Okay, so let me explain this. Yes, that means that it's going to take you to prime the pump and to put some letters in the pipeline. Well, Ronette, why does it take so long to me to start being compensated? Let me explain to you how this works. It's a process, but here's what I want you to know. Once the floodgates open, provided you keep writing, now you're getting paid consistent. This is the longest period you'll ever have to wait. Now, this is how it works. You fill out the information on one side that Send It shows you what to do. When you fill that out, you send it in, hence where the name came from. You send it in and it goes through the mailing process. Then it ends up at a P.O. box. If you know anything about P.O. box or corporations, they don't pick up every day. Sometimes once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month. So now they finally get your information. Now it goes to the final destination and it gets looked over and then it waits in line with thousands of others to get paid. Now, guess what happens? Let's say you get paid 9 weeks from now. Once you start writing, you get paid 9 weeks and you get what we call your first drop. A drop is deposits of coins in your account. So those drops come into your account. If you continue to write, guess what's trailing? Other letters. So that's why people are seeing multiple drops throughout the month consistently because they never stop writing. The only time you will stop seeing those drops is if you stop writing. Okay. So imagine being able to write in the comforts of your home. It takes anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed, to fill that out from stamp to envelope. Now, here's what I want you to know. When you start writing the thing over and over and over again, you're going to develop what we call muscle memory. And all of a sudden, you're going to start writing faster. My writing speed has picked up. And it's amazing to see that happen. But what happens is like anything else, once you do it over and over and over and over again, you get better. Okay. Now, who's this for? It's for everybody. But to break that down, it's for stay-home parents. I saw someone post that they had their daughter with some envelopes, and she said 50 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Absolutely, it does. So imagine that stay-home parents in between whatever you're doing with the kids, putting them time down for nap time, play time, sitting them down to, have something to eat. You could be writing, right? Out playing at the playground. You could be writing. Retirees. Okay, retirees. How about now you have people able to supplement their income? I know that most retirees rather write than be greeting people at Walmart, right? Now, there's nothing degrading about that. But if you had a choice, would you rather write in the comforts of your home or be greeting? I can tell you, my mother-in-law will be rather writing, and now she's writing, and that is fantastic. And we absolutely love it because it's helping her be able to create an additional stream of income. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. People are earning as much as $10,000 a month. Yes, from this writing gig and only writing and not sharing, and they're a party of one. How about students? Got any college students? And they got a heavy workload? Maybe they can write between studying. Guess what? It gives them some extra cash to be able to do the things they need to do. How about anyone looking for additional income? That's who it's for. I don't care if you make $25,000 a year or $250,000 a year. My sister is an RN, has great income, but guess what? She's looking for extra income. Everyone's looking for extra stream. How about turning your TV time into money time? I love this. And my husband and I, we're on a mission to make sure this becomes a household name because everyone needs to know this is possible and it's for you. Must be 18 years of age in most states, reside in the US or Canada. But because this is government regulated, some states have decided to not participate, not because of send it, but because it's regulated. Now, this is what I know. If you are in these areas, it is excluded. Okay. Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, Connecticut, and if you're in Canada, the province of Quebec. Everything else is fair game. But stick around because we have other digital products that may work for you. I love what Carmela says here on Facebook. She says, I love to write in the evenings to wind down listening to some good music. Absolutely. That feels so good. I do the same. Okay. So fantastic there. Now, how much do you want to make? Do you know it's totally up to you? That's what I love about this because people are now they're relating their letters to what they have to do, right? They'll say, you know what? I need brand new tires, or I need to get rid of this car note. So maybe I'll write this X amount a day. Do you know if you wrote 4 letters a day, that's 20 minutes a day, about 20 minutes a day out of your busy schedule. 4 letters a day is a $600 month. 4 letters a day keep a $600 car note away, right? Incredible. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week, take 2 days off. That's $1,000 a month. What would you do with the extra $12,000 a year? Folks, this is lay down easy money. If you can write, you can win. Now, these are everyday people having real results, right? Real people, real results. They're sending in their letters. They're making things happen. They're excited because they know that when it comes to extra streams of income, they don't have to go out and talk to people they don't know. They don't have to bug friends and family. Matter of fact, if friends and family decide they don't want to get involved, it does not affect their income. Why? Because their income is based mostly on them sending out those letters. Now, let's talk about some success stories. You'll see here on the left-hand side, it says, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. It has been such a blessing for my family. I can't wait to get more people on board. Now, you'll see a redemption. They're redeeming those prizes, cash prizes, 508 and also 151. In the middle, 465. And you'll see on the right-hand side, they had a drop of 226 coins, but they were able to redeem after Lisa's conversion process and teaching us how to do that. They redeemed 414 and 70 cents that's going in their bank account. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. These next success stories really warms my heart because you can feel the people and their stories and how this gig is making a difference for them in their household. On the left-hand side, trust the process, believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years, almost 2 years ago, to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. Needless to say, I can imagine that. Now, after weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. Sent my first batch on October 17th, and her first drop came 11 weeks and 5 days later. She got dropped 309 sweeps coins and was able to convert it to 406. So she brought home more than what she was dropped, right? And she can't wait to see what 25 has for her. But what's nice about it, that will probably be the least amount she'll be dropped. Why? Because if she continued to write, guess what? Other ones are trailing. And most of the time, the first one is the lowest amount. Okay, so imagine that. In the middle, tonight I paid off a credit card, all because of this gig. I'm in shock. One down, two to go. People are getting out of debt. A $3,000 credit card from writing letters. I don't know about you. You should be running to the person who invited you and let them know, hey, I'm in. People are, like I said, I've done interviews with people. They're earning between $2 to $5 to $6,000 per month writing letters in addition to what they're doing. We're not saying quit your job, quit your business, keep doing what you're doing, but how would you like to have an extra stream of income that comes in? Now you can do whatever you want to do, whether you want to reinvest it, you can do that too. I'm in tears on the right-hand side, 2238 being redeemed to their bank account. So as you can see, folks, this is real. Thousands of people are benefiting, and we have a system that shows you step by step how to do it. And it works like clockwork. Okay. Now, this is our product line. We have pay per letter, which I've been talking about, and also trust formation. Trust formation is a digital course that shows you how to live inside your trust. If you have assets, if you have, things you want to protect, believe me, it's a huge benefit, not only from taxes, but it also protection. And those two, pay per letter and trust formation, are just privy to the United States and Canada. Everything else is worldwide, or even in those areas for pay per letter that you cannot participate, you can participate in the others. How about bill savings, digital business cards, credit repair? Lisa has a credit repair course that's coming that's going to be incredible. Look, this lady has earned multiple millions of dollars. I mean, multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars per year in credit repair alone. Okay. She's going to not only teach you how you can fix your own credit, if that's the case, but also teach you how you can start your own credit repair business. How many of you would like to help other people do that? Guess what? It's another stream of income. How about Amazon? See, that's my favorite outside of the pay per letter. Why? Because Amazon works when I'm sleeping. I look for ways to earn passively. And if you were here when Lisa spoke and she talked about her testimony and how she had over a 10-year period, she built an Amazon business that did $15 million in sales. I don't know about you. Anyone has done $15 million in sales and made hundreds of thousands of dollars from home with something online. I want to know what you did. She teaches that course. So that's something else that someone can participate in and start making money right away. There's people right now who are getting sales from Amazon right now. Book publishing, being able to publish that book, get that out there and start making money with that as well. Many people are doing that now. And intro to crypto, another huge one that's coming. And why is that important? Because you're going to see with this next administration, they're going to make sure crypto has a front row seat in our economy. How about travel deals? That's available now too. So as you can see, we have a pretty hefty product line, but let's get back to pay per letter. Now, let me see. I think I skipped it. Here we go. Pay per letter is 9 lessons. Okay, 9 lessons, and that is 30 minutes. Did I hold on just a moment, guys? I think. Let me see. For some reason, it looked like I probably went offline. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. As long as you guys are here, that's fine. But I looks like I went off Facebook Live. But anyway, pay per letters is 9 lessons and it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So really quick, you can look at it and study it over and over and over and over again, right? And it has community support, template approval, and you can send your letters the correct way once you become a member. That's what's so huge about it, right? Because now you know exactly what to do and how to do it. It's $224.99 one time. How does that break down? It's $199.99 setup fee. That's one time, right? And then you also include your $25 a month subscription. Now there's no contracts. Okay, but do you want to pay that $25 per month? Absolutely. That's a drop in the bucket. Why? Let me share with you why. Because you're going to have the ability to have an online staff and have back-end support. So when things change, you know exactly what's going on. Thank you, Mary. Mary said I'm still on Facebook. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is what happens. As a matter of fact, they just had one casino that actually came out of Canada. It was a smaller casino. They decided to no longer participate in Canada. Now, here's what I want you to know. What if someone in Canada was writing to that casino and they kept writing, because you got postage, you have to buy your cards, right? And everything. What if they were continuing to write and the company was no longer participating in Canada? All of that time would have been wasted. But you know why they, were able to get alarmed, or how they were able to get alarmed? Because right in our community, we had a warning that came up, or a notification that says, hey, listen, everyone from Canada, stop writing to this casino because as of this date, they're no longer going to be in Canada. See how huge that is? That makes a big difference. We are all busy. No one has time to look at the rules and regulations and follow all these casinos, but Paying your $25 ensures that you will be in the know and it keeps you writing the correct way. Now, that's pretty much it when it comes to sending these letters out. There's what I love about it. There's nothing to it. Follow instructions, send the information out, do the training, get paid, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. It's a constant stream of income. And this technology and this way of doing things have been around for decades. If you're like my husband and I, and you say, listen, there's some people need to know about this because we know we've been so blessed. We can't keep it to ourselves. We just can't. So what we decided to do was to start calling up people and start sharing. We really did. And you know what? Yesterday made our 60 days doing this. Okay. 60 days. So we knew we had to tell everybody what's going on. Now, if you want to upgrade, you have to be a member to upgrade. Okay. So you can't pay $20 and just start sharing. You do have to be a member. And then if you want to upgrade to become an affiliate, you can. But the nice thing about it, it's $20 one time. They could have easily charged $20 per month, but no, it's completely optional. And now you can share and help others. You can get direct and residual pay, and you pay $20 one time. How do you qualify? Just pay the fee. That's it. And then you're going to get a link, and that link is going to be connected to you. And now you can share that link with everyone. And when they get started, they'll automatically get started with you. Now, let me show you the 4 ways you can make money. Now, this is how you get paid. Let's say, for example, you got started and I got started and let's see here. I'm going to pick on someone because I know we have some people on here. I see we have Ricky. Okay, Ricky. Ricky's on here. So Ricky, let's say that you got me started. I got started for $224.99. The following week, you're going to make $105. Okay. Why? Because you got me started. That's 50% of what they took in. They can pay out that much because they don't have any overhead. Everything's digital, right? Everything's online. They don't have any products to store, any distribution, none of that. So you got to pay the $105. The question is, how many times you want to do that? Everyone you get started, you get paid $105. You get, multiple people started, you get 2 people started, that's $210, right? And it just starts to go from there. Now, how this works is it's $100 per person, but that $5 is going to continue because every month I pay my $25, you're going to get $5 per month every single month. So you can have 5 people that you shared, and that $25 monthly subscription, you're going to get paid $25 per month, right? And that takes care of that. So that's pretty cool. And this is all independent of your letter writing. Now, everybody who gets started going what we call a matrix, whether you share or not, everyone goes inside of a matrix. And this matrix is a 3x10 force matrix. And you can get paid 50 cents on every person in the matrix. Here's the key. Regardless if you share or not. That's what I love about that. Just get in the way. And guess what happens? It's some people, because my husband and I are building our matrix, who fell in the way in the matrix, and people are falling in their matrix and they're earning 50 cents on every person there. So imagine this. This is what it looks like. From the company down, I love it because there's no favoritism. Everything is done by the system, just from left to right, the next open spot. So as this matrix gets filled up, and it will get filled up, it's a 3x10 force matrix, and anyone falls in your matrix, you're going to earn 50 cents after, when they pay the $25 monthly subscription. So imagine being able to have your matrix starts to fill up. Some of you are going to see, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, whether you referred someone or not, because if you're a part of a growing team, you will start to see things start to happen in your matrix. As you can see, the amount to fill it up, it's over $44,000 in a month. But along the way, you're going to see, money start coming in. So it's powerful as this thing starts to get filled up. And the last way when you refer is what we call a matrix match. Once again, let's say you referred me and my husband, and our matrix match was $10,000. just by mere fact that you referred us, you're going to make 50% of our matrix pay. So that'll be $5,000. How many people? And that's with everybody you share it with personally. So if you shared it with 10 people, you'll get 50% of all 10 people's matrix pay. Pretty cool. So it can get quite lucrative. And once again, this is only if you share. It's totally optional. You know what I love about it? You can tell when you have a great opportunity when the majority of people are not sharing. Typically, what happens in a direct selling company, in order for you to make this kind of money, do you know what it takes to make $5,000 a month in a direct selling company? You basically have no life. You have to go to meeting after meeting after meeting. You have to get on the phone, sell product, and call friends and family, and constantly marketing. And you have to really have to do all of that because it takes a lot to, and then you have to keep that up. What if you were just able to write in the comforts of your home and you send those letters out? And most people are doing just that. You can tell when it's a good system when the majority of people are using the product and very few, they have more people using and mailing the letters than people who are recruiting. Okay, so that's what we have here. Now, what do you get when you're a promoter? Well, you'll get duplicated capture pages, landing pages, follow-up emails, basically a business in a box. And let me tell you, you don't have to do any of that stuff or organize it in a certain way or be tech, savvy. All you have to do is send your link, and all that's included on your link. A person can click and get information on the comp plan. They can click and hear a presentation. They can click and get started, and it all leads back to you. Now, these are some of the landing pages. These are other ones here. That's pretty much it. It's that simple. You either write your letters and share, or you just write your letters and don't share. But either way, everybody wins. Everybody's winning, right? Because if you can write, you can win. It's just that simple. Now, once again, we're on a crusade. For this month of February, we are doing this every single day, especially on our team. It's not a person who can't say they can't win or have an opportunity to share because we're doing this every single day in the month of February without fail. Super Bowl Sunday, we're here, right? So if you're seeing this from my page and you're on Facebook or YouTube, get back to me. I can get you started, get you up and running, get you rolling. If you are seeing it on someone else's page, because people share this information from my Facebook page, but if you're on their page watching, get back to them. They're sharing this out of love. And you know what? They can show you because they're writing. They are writing. Okay. So make sure you get back to them. And anyone here on Zoom, whoever invited you, make sure you also get back to them as well. I normally don't do this, but for time's sake, I will go ahead and take some questions. If someone has any questions, you can put it in the chat if you're on Zoom. If you're on Facebook and you have any questions, please go ahead. I'll give you a few minutes to write that in to see if you have any. And if you do not, I'll give you the time when we're going to be back tomorrow, because we'll be back once again. And I always say, don't come back by yourself. Okay. This is too incredible. And we're so excited about it because we know thousands of people are going to be impacted just because we decided to write, because we love to share, especially when it can make a difference for someone. Okay. So I don't see any questions here. So I'm going to say get back to the person who invited you. But I will say this, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Come back with us and see us tomorrow. We'll be back here at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. You're welcome, Ricky. 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. My name is Ronette Turner Corley. Go Eagles, right? So watch the Super Bowl, hang out with your family, have a good time, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, happy Sunday and happy writing. Bye for now.